Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars Week 84, Day 6. So today, of course, we got ourselves Yellow Guild War Day. It's also Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day. We don't have anything oh, actually, they did do something special for it. Hold up, I didn't actually check this later. Ooh, Imperial. Ooh, double Imperial. Nice. Wow, we got triple Ds today. Never mind. I was going to say, they forgot to do something for Valentine's Day last year. Or they just didn't do one for whatever reason. Because they did one for Lunar New Year, but then kind of forgot Valentine's Day. But they did it this time. Nice. I wish every holiday would be Imperial. Every holiday now needs to be Imperials for the rest of forever. But that's some very solid adventure board. But we're going to start off with weekly spoilers. Then we'll do Guild Wars. Then we'll mess with all that. And go from there. Also, we still probably have Bounty Hunter. Though as long as we're in top 50, I technically actually don't need to do Bounty. As long as we're still in top 50, because doing those other battles actually will not close the gap. And no, we are not. So I need to do a few battles, get back into top 50, and then we'll be good to go. So looks like we need to go multi-weight tied at 591. Though theoretically, we could be slightly lower and still end up getting it. As long as we don't miss those Val Ravens. But we'll still get our little bit extra gems. Doesn't really make too big a difference. I think it's like a 25 gem difference. But hey, if we can get 25 gems for doing like 6-8 battles, that's perfectly fine. But anyways, so weekly spoilers. Next week, pretty interesting. We're going to be getting a new mythic. Well, actually, the extended pass does. Normal pass gets in 2 weeks. But we'll be able to go over the new mythic if nothing else. It'll be the first time we actually get to go over it early. But we'll do that on, probably have the video on Tuesday. And probably should have it on Monday night. That is the game plan. Hopefully we could do it without spending extra gems. Should be able to, though. I don't think we'll need to. Because we already have pretty much all the points. But anyways, so let's go over all the weekly stuff. So we got a KZL event as far as the event. As far as the troop, it ends up giving armor and 3 magic to all brown allies and creates 4 brown boosted by brown allies. What that boost ratio is of course not set on the forum, so we need to go hunt for it because of course they wouldn't just put it right on that screen and make it easy. Let's see, if we go over to here, we can see that it has a boost ratio of 3, which means for every single brown ally, you would end up getting 3 additional brown. It itself cannot be a brown ally, though, since it obviously is not brown. So would need 3, so that'd be what? That means it could get a potential of 16 brown gems per cast, is what it would get. And it can't feed into itself, but it would feed into your allies. That's okay. I don't think you'd bother using that. You can't use it on Guild War weeks either. It seems kind of average. I don't really foresee that being too good. Gains 1 magic for each brown ally, which generally would be 3. Gives some extra armor to dwarves and has that standard reduction. So overall, pretty average troop. Nothing really too special. It's one of those buffers that's slightly worse than the really bad buffers, but still pretty bad overall. Anyways, as far as the event, we got ourselves a really annoying scored one. There are 6 battles the players can encounter during the event. The Lord Ember, the Volthernax, the Venberic, the Shadow Dragon, the Venoxia, and the Elhamagrim. The battles are randomly chosen, but they all have an equal chance of appearing on the map. Scoring, you can find the following rewards for each of the different battles you may encounter. The Lord of Ember is 8 coins. The Volthernax is 12 coins. The Venberic is 12 coins. The Shadow Dragon is an overly convoluted amount. 4 coins, 4 treasure. The Venoxia is also 4 coins, 4 treasure. And the Elhamagrim is 4 coins and 8 treasures. Meaning it's likely rarity order. Coins are worth 1. The treasures are worth 3. The battles will earn, will each drop a variable number of coins and treasure, on average about 1.8 times base amount. As the battles get harder, they will increase the amount of coins and treasure given by 25%. So you basically just want to do rarity order and focus on doing the same ones multiple times. So for example, as far as your epic one, between the Volthernax and Venberic, if you're finding one more than one than the other, you want to focus on one. And here's the point breakdown because, yes, thank you. There's always someone that does it these days. But yeah, it's basically still this rarity order. You can even see here, Mythic still the highest, Legendary is next highest, Epic's next highest. So it's still essentially rarity order, so that's fine. Just rarity order and focus on the same one. So for example, if you find more Venoxias and Shadow Dragon, you want to focus more one on the other. And similar between Venberic and Volthernax, you'd want to focus more on one or the other. If you can end up finding more just off of pure luck. It does come partially down to luck as far as overall scoring, but basically rarity order is perfectly fine and would get it done. Anyways, next order of business. We do have a new mythic coming out technically next week that we'll be going over hopefully tomorrow night, and we'll have a video Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be able to cover it early. This won't be available till next Monday, but if you bought the really big pass, it is technically possible tomorrow. And it's probably one of the only few really good benefits of the bigger pass, so we're definitely going to utilize it. But we got this thing. Let me go put it in the other tab. I don't think they've tweaked it since we've last looked at it, but let's go put this over here. So this mythic actually is pretty decent. What it does, it's a mythic Sungress Divine Strix, so it does have Divine for 40% start and does have very Strix synergy. It has the coloration of yellow, purple, and green at a 26 mana cost. It deals magic plus 20 scatter damage, boosted by a chosen color, except for yellow. So you can end up doing that for 3 times boost ratio as far as its scatter. Its overall damage is not really its main component though. And then creates 10 yellow gems and removes all gems of a chosen color. So this troop is very similar to that one, Snowy Owl, oddly enough, which is a common troop that costs like 8 mana or so. However, the main thing that makes it nice is that you actually get to choose what color you remove. The other thing removes purple, but you get to choose what color gets created. This is the exact inverse in that you don't get to choose what color is created. It's always yellow, which will feed it back into itself. However, you do get to choose what you get to remove. So you could basically get to remove, yeah, the troop art for it's really cool, but you basically get to remove whatever you want. So basically, if there's like 15 brown on the board that you don't want, well, you just get rid of all of it. You don't get the mana for it, but it does get removed, and that makes it so you have a higher chance of landing your 10 yellow for an extra turn and getting a bunch of mana back. It also gets a light storm at start of battle, so you don't need to worry about storm, and it can also storm counter if you use it defensively. And it also has a 20% chance to resurrect itself with full mana when it dies. So it's basically like a Inferno King, except even more annoying, since it is 5% lower. However, when it does come back, it comes back with full mana, which actually has some potential on defense, possibly even multiple of them, though realistically getting multiple of it anytime soon will not be that possible. Realistically, if you want to get more of it, you'll have to wait all the way until it shows up in Soulforge, which will also be pretty much the first realistic chance you'll ever get to get it free to play as well. But yeah, since you only get one from the pass and getting it randomly otherwise, it's going to be pretty hard. Very unlikely to get more copies of it. The only times you'd be able to is when it finally comes in Soulforge, months upon months from now, or a Suncrest event. You could also get an event key then, though there would be other mythics. But yeah, overall, not too bad. How meta it will be really just depends on how good it can loop. It definitely has potential. Its on-def effect is super strong. If I'm not mistaken, it is currently the only troop in the game that when it dies can start with full mana, or, has a chance to like revive in that way, which is a really strong mechanic. It's basically as annoying as Inferno King, except it immediately gets its ability. It is 5% difference, but still. 20% and 25% feel about the same. The AI will still get at 100%, no, just kidding. But, yeah, it definitely has potential. A lot of potential. I don't think it's going to be over the top meta, but it really just comes down to how well it's going to be able to loop on how exactly it'll be. And aside from that, oh, that's funny. We actually have a Suncrest event coming up the other week. I wonder if it'll be an event key drop table that week. I'm actually not sure, because technically it's still the campaign. And that's the week after, so it'd still be during the campaign. I don't think you can get it from event key drop table there. I wonder if they deliberately did that, just so you wouldn't be able to go get it. But yeah, since it's still the event, keep in mind, next Suncrest event, I'm not 100% certain on this, but I'm like 95% certain. This mythic will not be in the drop table on 1 week from today, so do be wary of that. It will not be in drop table. It won't be in drop table until the Suncrest event after the Suncrest event. Since it's still the event, it won't be in drop table. So do be mindful of that. Anyways, as far as other stuff going on, we do have a couple things, as we do every week. So, as far as other things, we got the standard world event, of course. On Tuesday, we got the faction event for Fell Roost. For Wednesday, we got the, oh! Wait, Love Panda? Didn't we already get the Love Panda? Oh, wait, we never got the Valentine's Day pet yet? Oh, yeah, because we got the Lunar New Year's one this year. This week, I mean. Oh, yeah, there's the last of the infinite pets that we're getting back to back to back to back to back. We've been getting a lot recently, but this is the final one in that chain of just endlessly getting them. But, yeah, we're getting the Valentine's Day pet on Wednesday. And Thursday, it's just a cosmetic, obviously, but Valentine's Day pet 2021. Thursday, we got ourselves the class event for the Rune Priest, which is just the class event, obviously, for Kazale, as it is always for the event week. And, of course, the most important thing of next week, we got a Vault event on Friday. Not just any Vault event, though. This is the first Vault event since the very strong Dust Devil Ironhawk team is available. So we'll get to see exactly what kind of rates we get from that. Spoilers, it'll be very quick. It'll be insanely quick. So yeah, if you have some free time next weekend, definitely a great time to be farming like crazy. But there we go. That's everything that's going on. Yeah, we'll go over to New Mythic tomorrow. Should be a lot of fun. We get to go over it a week early. Anyways, I'd like to say hello to all the peoples. Hello, Bill. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, John. Hello, Cookie. Hello, HD Addict. Hello, Isabel. Hello, Nightmare. Hello, Barbara. Hello, Imperial. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Jonathan. Hello, DS. Hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, and hello, John. Did I miss anyone? I don't think I missed anyone. All right, there we go. Let's see. Yep, and happy Valentine's Day, everyone. It is indeed Valentine's Day. With that being said, actually, no, we won't go for Adventure Board yet. Let's go do Guild Wars. Still haven't done Guild Wars yet. So let's just start with Guild Wars, then we'll go do Adventure Board and everything. And go from there. But anyways, we got Yellow Guild Wars, as I mentioned earlier. As far as our team, are we still using the Gorgolfa build? I feel like I changed it. But I might still be using Gorgolfa. Which is perfectly fine if we are, and we are. Gotta rope our Divine Spell thingy. That's still perfectly fine. We'll roll with it. We're currently running with Magic. That we might want to change, though. Cleanse would probably be the way to go. Just go straight Cleanse, or 20%, but I think we're just going to go straight Cleanse. I don't believe we have set, straight Cleanse set, though, so we'll go to that, and should be good to go. Okay. Let's go to Guild Wars. He's using Frost Mage, so we definitely want the Cleanse. For sure. Let's go get it done. You're saving up 1 million souls for Dawnbearer. Yeah, it could take a little bit of time. During Vault event, you can get quite a bit of souls, though. Even if you're not using a soul farming team, you can still get like 20, 30,000 per hour just off of soul gnomes. It's a pretty nice rate. I will take that, throw it down Gorgolfa, and we should be good to go. Get things rolling. What's the most important thing to kill on this team? Probably Hero. Just so we don't get refrozen. Would be pretty important. Do we have alignment? Yes, but it's barely going to do anything in return. It's just going to get us a bunch of mana. Oh, if we get double cast, this would be so good. We don't have alignment on it currently, though. I guess we rope dart and go from there. We'll do it on Glaceon. Start chipping it down. It's not going to be enough to kill here, though. And we do not have alignment, surprisingly. With all that on the board and nothing's aligned properly. Actually, this is still aligned, but it's not going to do anything. Nope, we didn't move enough the board. We're probably just going to have to go for a Gorgolfa and just hope we kind of get something out of it. Or at this point, we're going to rope dart his entire team. They're all going to be such one-shot. Okay, I think we just won. Oh, we don't have Divine Spala mana right now, though. Unfortunately. Kind of want to move Hero back to front. Do that. Throw that down. Get our alignment there. Divine Spala, no, you don't have your thingy. Very unfortunate. Now you do, though. Oh, it's not aligned, though. Take that over. Now it's aligned. So we'll do that, throw down Rope Dart, and then whatever follow-up skulls we'll just kill at this point, and he's dead. Easy. Now we gotta do that 4 more times. Okay, Wild Fang can be a little bit annoying. We have Cleanse again. He does have Frost Mage, so we are gonna need that Cleanse. He has a Mercy, oddly enough, so we need to make sure to be careful of that. That's purple to yellow. Doesn't look like it's gonna do anything too bad, though. Probably just take this purple. And ooh, it's gonna get a little bit of value from it. I can't stop everything. We'll do that. Oh, he went for the other one. He didn't go for the Mercy first. He actually has alignment down there, and I cannot stop it, which is kind of concerning. It's gonna get a lot of. Oh wait, yes we can. We do that. Oops. Does that cascade enough, or do we just clear the board? I guess we just clear the board and hope we get lucky. Not quite. He has a good Mercy value there. He didn't go for it though, surprisingly. Though it doesn't matter because he just killed us. Wow, Gorgolfa just got melted off that triple damage. Ouch. That was some really lucky triple damage there. He just tore like 3/3 or 3/4 our team. Okay, we'll go for this. Still gotta try playing it out, even though we obviously lost. Very unfortunate. Even Gorgolfa wasn't enough to tank that thing. Gosh, do I need to run Entangle? The Mercy would cleanse it if we did. I'm not sure if yellow has a proper attack reduction that you could even use against it. Alright, we could poke for a skull here. I guess it's better than no value. Still a pretty bad turn, though. Right, we have alignment here. We can get a singular kill. Imagine if we actually won with this. It's theoretically possible, though exceedingly unlikely. And we're dead. Let's hopefully not have that happen again. Also, you know what funny thing you could actually build into? A mech yellow Ironhawk team. Maybe we try out the Ironhawk, though it's going to have even more of a mana problem than Gorgolfa. If we thought Gorgolfa had a mana problem, wait till we do it with Ironhawk. Though I guess its starting mana for its first cast isn't as bad. But every subsequent cast definitely has that issue on. I'm actually going to cast this. It's going to get a little bit of hit back. But we can then take that. Get rid of... Can I kill this before it does anything? I'm going to try. We can. So we'll do that. He's unfortunately going to get some Beatrix value here. I don't really foresee him looping that much, if at all. The only problem is his follow-up is going to do such that he does get a little bit of value from the loop. We'll take that for now because we can get Gorgolfa rolling. Skull is not enough to kill. It's a lot of damage, but not lethal. No alignment. Oh wait, what about the other one? Hold up, we have alignment on the other one. So we'll do that. And that's dead match. There we go. Now if only we could always get that thing starting quick enough like that. The Divinish Bala Quillen. Once it gets going, it's pretty insane. You know, what kind of funny thing we could do with this team? Use Mechanist in first slot, and then use Ironhawk in second. Would actually work. To try this team a bit differently. The only problem with that is if our hero dies super quick, we just lost Rope Dart. Let's see. I would hope one of these have alignment. Yes, they do. Let me go... you know, I'm going to do this just in case we ruin alignment. Now I could do this. So we can go kill... we definitely should kill this. So let's make sure this thing dies. 100%. Make sure that goes down. We then grab that. We do have Divinish Bala again, though I don't believe either of them have alignment, surprisingly. With all the things on this board, let's go for a Mercy here, I guess. Is there really no way we can get alignment? We can get a drop Skull, which still works pretty well. It's not a convert, though. Okay, now we have it. So we do this. Okay, I think this is match. We didn't Rope Dart that. We didn't Divinish Bala. You got to resummon. Actually, we go for this first, and then we Divinish Bala, and that should be match. It's a lot of Skull damage, and there's no way to resummon. Yeah, the Vault troops are like near impossible to get to Mythic, other than Ironhawk. Even the Heart of Rage is kind of hard to get up, because Heart of Rage has a lower drop rate than Cedric, by quite a margin. I think it's like 1/3 or 1/4 the rate. I've only seen it once so far. Or, you know, we have 2 copies. One was from the event, and the other one was from actually finding it. Do we just let him poke us? It's a lot of damage, but it is still Gorgolfa up front. Even if he is hitting for high damage. I should probably kill Mercy here. Of the 2, Mercy's definitely the bigger threat. The only problem here is we don't have alignment. And even after that, we still don't have alignment. I guess we just go for Gorgolfa and hope we land extra turn. And we actually did. Though, do we have a follow-up? No. We can go for 1 singular Skull. And then give him a 5 times, which would be very bad. There's a chance he gets Skull distracted. He did not. Though luckily he mostly missed. Surprisingly, we might still have no option here. Mercy, why don't you have mana? Okay, we'll have to go for this and hope Mercy cascades full mana. Luckily she does, and that is pretty much matched. We'll do this. We can then rope dart the hero, or not. We'll rope dart that. Still works. Do that. Throw down another mercy. So go for one skull poke there. Still kind of get it. And then we throw down that. You get to resummon, unfortunately. One of you should have alignment here. You do. Throw the divine, or throw the rope dart. And it should be overkill. Oh, never mind. And it gets to summon again. With a billion of time. That actually gave us alignment, surprisingly. That one red knocked the other red to where it needed to be. There we go. Unfortunately, we did lose that one battle to very unluckiness. But aside from that, went pretty good. 8,000. We got a really high one loss earlier to this week. It was like a 8,150 with one loss. Anything above 8,000 with one loss is pretty high. But 8,150 was like ultra high for that. There we go. We are behind currently slightly. We're 2 battles down, but that means we're about 10,000 points behind. Maybe 11,000, somewhere around there. But yeah, it looks like we're making possibly bottom 3. If I'm not mistaken, don't you move down by 1 in bracket 4 if you make third to last? I'm actually not sure. Depends how far Weaver and Slayer is. Did we even fight them this week? Weaver and Slayer. We did. We fought them 2 days ago. They actually got more points than us, oddly enough. But it still counted as a win for us because they didn't do their battles yet. Which is kind of funny. Surprisingly, even though we're in like third to last, we've actually won every single day. Except the very first day. Though theoretically, we obviously lost this day. The Weaver and Slayer one as well. However, because we had more points when the event ended, it still counted as our win. And this one we're probably going to lose. Unless they don't do their battles. If we get ours to do their battles and they don't somehow. Yeah, we still have 4 people, it looks like. We're technically 5. One of them partially did their battles. Let's see, what's our final score? Over 50,000? Yeah, 52,000. Nice. Which should bring us to probably Vanguard? I'm not sure if we're going to make Herald with 52,000. We got a lot of people in the guild kind of around that point. So who knows, maybe we'll definitely making at least Vanguard next week. Not sure about Herald, though. We can kind of count. Let's see, what's our exact score? We can actually kind of already figure out where we're going to be. We have 52,381. So 381 is the main thing to remember. So how many people are above us? We need to make it within the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we're in the top 8, we get there. So it's 52,300 basically. So 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh, nice. Oh, we almost made champion actually. We made Herald for sure. Yeah, there's only 3 people above us then. Unless I'm missing one that's somewhat close in that margin. But yeah, we made 3rd place then. I mean, 4th place. Because there's 3 other people, which means we were 4th then. Oh, that's gonna be bad. We're gonna be like right there, right before the champion. Sadness. If only we didn't lose today. Actually, I think that would have pushed us over if we didn't lose today. Because one of them was, I think, like a couple hundred higher. But anyways, let's go do a billion other things. So, obviously, adventure board. Let's go do that. That is a very juicy adventure board. Oh, also, this thing's for free. I saw that earlier and wanted to wait till the stream to claim it. And I almost forgot I didn't claim it yet. But there it is, 50 gems and 4 of the standard color thingies. This is pretty much what we get at the end of every calendar. I think they only did it once, like, difference ever. And it was, like, last Halloween, where they gave out a troop for it. But, yeah, today you definitely don't want to mess out on adventure boards. There's a total of 16 color deeds and 2 Imperials. It's 6 red, 6 brown, 4 blue, and 2 Imperials today. That is a lot of deeds. Okay, instead of Phoenicia team, I think I'm actually going to run the Spider. That other meta. It's a really fun team. Still really love this team for PvP. This is still my favorite PvP team in the game, by the way. I have a lot of favorites for different things, but as far as PvP, this is definitely my current favorite. Oh, hello, Bushka. Welcome. And hello, Jason. Welcome, welcome. Did you end up beating overall Asiatic? Nice. Were you the one who was a couple hundred over? Yeah, too bad we don't get this many deeds every day. Could you imagine if this was the default amount of deeds we got? The fact that we need like 1.5 billion deeds for every kingdom wouldn't seem as bad. They really need to add some kind of way to add more deeds. I really feel like the next thing that's after the underworld is going to be deed related. To at least some capacity. Because it is so hard. It's either going to be deed related or, not ingot, but metal related. One or the other. Probably more likely that it'll be metal related. And they would add deeds in some other way. But they definitely need more ways to get both of them. Deeds and metals. They're such important resources, but they have so few ways of obtaining them. And as far as the deeds, they are extremely inconsistent as far as how much we get per week, per month, per everything, per year. They don't need more deed-related stuff? I feel like they do. Have you seen how much they need for the max level things? If nothing else, they at least need higher consistency with it. It is super luck-based how the rate at which we get them. You pretty much never know when you're going to get them. It was only 236 points. Oh, nice. That was very close. And it should be dead. Yeah, they definitely don't need to be made into more things. We just need more ways to get them. Also, we might gain a level this stream. We probably will. We have 100% extra XP bonus right now, too. So we should definitely try getting that level. It's going to be the easiest time to try to get that level. Though, oddly enough, we're probably going to gain more XP next weekend than I did this weekend. Even though we had 100% XP bonus, just because it's going to be more enticing to actually play next weekend because of Vault Event. Because when you're just getting extra XP, it doesn't really feel like you're getting that much more progress. But when you're getting showered with billions of gnomes, you definitely noticeably see the difference. Because XP has really little impact, especially later in the game. You need 100 levels before it even really does anything. So every little bit of XP farming doesn't feel that rewarding. But when you're doing something like gnomes, you're just getting constantly showered with loot. So it feels a lot more rewarding for the time. Plus it actually is more rewarding overall, regardless how you look at it. It's more useful to have that resources and a few more levels. Plus, technically, once we reach level 2000, which is still like years down the line, but once we finally reach 2000, we theoretically gain no benefit from going further. Whereas things like those resources, it doesn't matter how much we get, it'll still be beneficial. Like the resources that you get from Vault events. You can never get enough of those resources, especially with how good some of them are. Particularly the Vault keys, of course. But even just the glory and stuff like that's still really solid. Hello, Tyrian! Welcome! Just claiming the last of the stuff on our adventure board. So after we go clear out dungeons, we'll probably go hand out a code. And then mess with the last other things we need. Like doing Bounty Hunter a little bit. Might as well, it's for 25 gems. It adds up. Even though we got showered with so much gems the last few days. Definitely good to get more. We're definitely getting an orb though, regardless if we do them or not, but If we could do it for like 5 minutes to go get 25 gems, it's definitely worth it. Oh, so we actually don't have enough damage to kill here. Surprisingly. And since we're webbed, we really don't. Wouldn't that be sad if we actually lost this battle? I need him to unweb. He does not seem to want to unweb. Please unweb already. Fine, I'll just go for this without it. We're gonna have to. Oh. Okay, let's see. We'll go for this. You still get the same amount even if you're webbed. Though actually you don't need disease right now. Oh, that does make it so we get a lot less mana though. At this point, we're pretty much just gonna kill it off a bleed. Which is kind of funny. How are you not unwebbed yet? You know, I should have actually tapped it onto that one. There we go. Yeah, it gets the job done. And there's our 2 Imperials. Gosh, we might need to start upgrading some kingdoms now. If I go into my thing, we can get like 3, 4 kingdoms upgraded. I think it might finally be time. We got a lot of deeds laying around. But what if they add a new kingdom soon? But yeah, how many Imperials do we have? We can craft 8, and we're holding on to like 3 or 4. So we can make 8 more. And we have how many? Where's my Imperial at? Oh gosh, we have 6. That means we have 14, which means we can upgrade 3 kingdoms. Or sorry, 4 kingdoms. Because they need 3 each. Oh wait, no. Yeah. 4 kingdoms. Could we finish upgrading every last kingdom that still needs a faction? Let me double check. We might be able to. I think we only need a few more and we're pretty much there. So we can upgrade 4. Though I probably wouldn't want to upgrade more than 3 just in case we need to go upgrade another one. For whatever reason. If it just pops up out of nowhere for the reason why we would need to. But let's go to kingdoms. So here's every kingdom that, or pretty much every place that hasn't gotten a kingdom. Next one's going to be Groshnok. Then it goes, wait, why is that so colorful? Look at how colorful that is. But we have Groshnok. Then we have, gosh, my eyes are so bad. Then we have Golvania, then Broken Spire, then Magrim Woods. Then, well, keep in mind, this isn't necessarily the exact order. But these are the ones that we don't have. The only ones we know exact order on is that Groshnok is next, and that's it. However, other ones that don't have one are Golvania, Broken Spire, Magrim Woods, Pride Lands, Blackhawk, and Dragon's Claw. And there might be one other one. Not sure if that's actually all of the remaining ones, but it might be. Because we have, what, 27 right now? And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, if we have 27 right now, that is all of them. And I believe we have 27 right now. Yep. So that's the rest of the kingdoms then, based on the ones that exist currently. So let's go double check that we have all these upgraded. We can upgrade 4 right now. We might finally be able to upgrade the last of these. So let's go find where Groshnok is and go one by one to see if they're upgraded and then go upgrade them. Groshnok, already upgraded. Done. Next, Golvania, already upgraded. We can do it to 16. Next, Broken Spire, not upgraded. Let's go upgrade it. Plus, I think we got brown ones. I'm pretty sure this place uses brown. We literally just got it today, the browns that we need. Let's go upgrade it to level 15. That gives an extra permanent life. Boom. There we go. Next, we got Magrim Woods. Magrim Woods needs an upgrade. Let's go do it. Do it right there. Okay, next. Another life as well. We got Pride Lands. Pride Lands is not upgraded yet. Let's check the rest. Blackhawk, are you upgraded yet? Blackhawk is upgraded. And then Dragon's Claw. Dragon's Claw is also upgraded. We only have 1 left. We did it. Let's go do it. What one was it again? Pride Lands? Yep, it was Pride Lands. We did it. We now have every faction that will ever happen with 50% bonus now. Now we just need to get the rest of them upgraded. Because obviously that's not every kingdom upgraded. That's just the ones that are going to be coming up. Let's go get ourselves 3 Imperials. Also, the main reason I don't auto-convert these is in case they ever get another purpose. Currently, that is not the case, but you never know. Let's go get 3 Imperial Deeds. Unfortunately, that actually costs diamonds as well, though that doesn't matter to us. I have more diamonds than I could ever know what to do with. But let's go upgrade not RimWorld, PlayerDaniels. And let me guess, this is another HP? No, this one's actually attack. So we got 2 HP and 1 attack. But there we go. We now have every faction that's going to come out. The next 7, or you know, the rest of them until we get more kingdoms, will all have 50% bonus now. So every single new faction that we end up getting will have the full 50% bonus to make it a bit easier. But yeah, let's do one last check. Groshnok, check. Golvania, obviously check. We have it at level 16, but we'll manually check it. Broken Spire, check. Magrim Woods, check. Pridelands, we literally just did it. Check. Blackhawk, check. And last but not least, Dragon's Claw. We don't actually know if it's going to be the last one, but nonetheless, it is last on that list, and there it is. However, that does not mean we're done with every kingdom yet, though. We still have several kingdoms that don't have their upgrades yet, as far as becoming level 15, though we're getting pretty close. We can go do a head count real quick. Let's see. How many do we still not have at 15? 1, 2, 3. Surprisingly high amount, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 kingdoms we have not maxed, and we have the capability of upgrading 2 more. Which means we're like 30 Imperials short of getting all of them to level 15. And you want to get them all to level 15 before you start going any higher than that. For 2 reasons. One is that it's required for kingdom upgrades, and the other reason is they give an extra stat. And then once you get them all to level 15, you want to get them all to level 16. Because the star level after that requires 16. Plus it gives 10%, so you can start doing 10% chasing. With a total of 30% bonus. If you're doing the 20% plus 10%. Which currently is not possible for anyone to be doing. But it will eventually become a thing. And then after that, you'd want to start getting them to level 20. But the order of upgrading is you get them all to level 10, then to 15, then to 16, then to 20. Is basically the order in which you want to upgrade them in. And we're currently in the process, obviously, of 15ing them all. But yeah, we still have 12 kingdoms left. Technically 10, in the sense that we have the Imperials to do 2 of them. Yeah, we need like 30 Imperials. That will take forever. But 30 more Imperials in every existing kingdom, until they add more, will be maxed to level 15. But that will take some time. But anyways, let's go do dungeons, then we'll go hand out a code. And it is it is Diamond Day, so don't forget to go claim the 50 gems for 80 diamonds. Really good value, even if you just started the game. At any point, it's insanely good value. I don't even need diamonds, and I still go for it. Yes, the devs confirmed more kingdoms a couple weeks ago. When they were announcing all the Puzzle Quest 3 stuff, they also confirmed some stuff about the future of Gems of War. And yes, New Kingdoms was one of those things, among several other things they mentioned. But New Kingdoms is one of them. But yeah, it came up when they were discussing Puzzle Quest 3 stuff. A couple weeks ago. Did we actually get any new predictions for New Kingdoms? As far as what? Do you think it will happen in the next patch? We have no clue when it will happen. Could it happen in the next patch? Possibly. It's definitely happening sometime this summer. Like, if it doesn't happen before this summer, it's going to happen during the summer. But, yeah, the summer at the latest is when it would likely happen. Because we're starting to run out of kingdoms. Like, all the factions will have a kingdom in the game. Or all the kingdoms will have a faction in the game by, I believe, September, October. So sometime this summer, they're likely going to be adding more kingdoms and or another area that isn't the underworld. Possibly both. Though definitely one or the other. Alright, let me go hand it a code. And then we'll go and mess with the other few things like Bounty Hunter and whatever other loose ends we have for the week. As far as weeklies are concerned. Oh, also, if you're still looking to get Infernus from Event Key Drop Table, Infernus and Amarak still in Drop Table. Amarak not as useful. Of course, you don't get to choose, unfortunately, when you do get a drop. But if anyone's still interested in those, they're still in Event Keys for like 5 more hours. not as relevant as some weeks. Definitely a week worth skipping overall as far as event keys. Quite a few good early game drops though if you haven't used some keys yet. A lot of good, like, really good early game troops. Mostly the golems. Why is this not working? There it goes. But here it goes. Here is the redeem code. Use on gemsawar.com in the game code section. Your invite code will be found in your settings menu. Whatever game says right over here is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters starting with MZ. And give same word as always. True treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy, everyone. Unusable in the PC mobile version of the game. Yes, there's a good chance we get an overworld of some kind at some point. What exactly it will be like, we have no clue. But there's a definite chance we will get another location that isn't the underworld at some point. Possibly this year. Though it might not be this year. If they keep adding more kingdoms, they theoretically don't have to do it this year. But there is a chance that this year does bring another location other than just Kristara and the underworld. What it will be, who knows, but there's a very high chance they add a another location, a third location. Okay, anyways, Bounty Hunter. Let's go finish that out, or at least enough to go make top 50. Because we technically don't need to do every battle, we just need to do enough battles to make top 50. Also, this new bounty troop, if you have not gotten this thing yet, highly advised to have this thing maxed. It is so good, both in bounty and outside of bounty, surprisingly. But this basically is as good as Turgraki within bounty. It's a must-have maxed bounty troop, as you will be using it literally every bounty going forward. So it is advised to have it maxed before the end of this week. And right now, through this event, would be the easiest way. There's actually still enough time right now that even if you haven't started Bounty Hunter, you can do the entirety of Bounty Hunter, like for the 250,000 points, between now and the end of the event. So even if you haven't started, there's still enough time as of this exact moment in time. Because it took us like an hour, but realistically it takes about 2 hours or so. And, well, you got like 5 hours. So there's still time. But yeah, highly advised to go max this thing. It is so good. There's explosion based on its HP. And unless you're like really, really early on in the game, it's going to be getting a lot of explosions. And even early on in the game, should still be getting a somewhat decent amount. Especially if you can set to like plus 24 HP if you really want to. Obviously, we're set to magic right now, as it's a little bit better for the pacing of the battle. But obviously newer mid-game players might not have a bunch of nishas, where HP would be pretty good for it, and it gets a bunch more explosions, plus it makes it more survivable. Generally, you'd want to run nishas instead of HP, assuming you have it. If you have at least, like, the only way you'd want to run more HP is if you had, like, 60 HP or less on it. If you have more than that, you'd pretty much just be good to go with nishas. That's assuming you even have nishas, though. Because earlier on into mid-game, might not have the nisha tokens yet. They take a while. I think it initially took us like 2 months to farm them all. And I know at the current rate that we normally do with how much we play, I think we get like a new nisha medal every few months. Because I don't power grind it as much as I did when they first came out. Because obviously they were a lot more relevant to get then. But once you kind of already have a set, while they're still relevant to upgrade mythics, they become a little bit less relevant overall. Because obviously the first cycle of them that you get is the really beneficial one, since you get all the bonuses from it. Hello, Kelly! Welcome! You have no problem for the code, everyone. And as Bill mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. It's helping it a lot. It's greatly appreciated. If anyone still has any other questions, let me know. And happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Hope all of you had a wonderful, wonderful day. I didn't really do much today. We're pretty much just streaming all day, actually. Because we were doing Slay to Spire earlier. Trying to get heart kills. We didn't actually ever get a heart kill, though. We're playing on max difficulty and never got a completed run. That game is brutal on max difficulty. Let's see. We'll go take that down. Grab our explosion. That's not going to be enough to kill that, will we, though? No salty stream tomorrow, new lockdown? Well, no worries. I'll be going over the mythic for her. No worries. I'll be covering Salty's role tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing all the tasks, and then we're going to be getting the new mythic from getting all the tasks. We're going to be going over the new mythic tomorrow night, which is what she was going to go over. We got you, Salty. Exactly what she was going to stream, we're going to be doing. Normally we wouldn't be able to do that, but we bought the bigger pass this time, so we can. Let's see. Let's take that for now. Grab our explosion, and it's dead. Do we have enough points now? Almost. How many more battles do we need? I guess we could just use literally every last sigil. I'm pretty sure if we do, we'll be in an ultra multi-way tie for 34. I'm pretty sure that's where everyone went. Though theoretically, we don't actually have to go that far as long as we're still in top 50. That's a little bit sketchy as far as our position. Maybe we'll go all the way to the 34 for the ultra multi-tie. I think we're going to have to do 5 more battles, so it's not that bad. 5 more battles for 25 gems. Not the greatest exchange rate, but gems are gems. Getting more for short duration is still good. Honestly, any gem rate above 2 per minute is pretty good. I was almost going to say 2 per second. That would be insane. But any gem rate at 2 gems or quicker per minute is pretty solid gem rate in this game. The baseline is basically treasure hunt, which is 1 per minute. However, tribute is theoretically thousands per hour if you break it down to how long it actually takes you to take a tribute. Because theoretically, a tribute takes like 30 seconds to claim. And if you take out its overall value, if we're getting like an average of almost like 20 gems per tribute, and you multiply that out, that comes out to a really absurd number. Like if you could take, obviously it takes a long duration of time, but theoretically, the per minute gem rate is so absurd because of that. So you could theoretically take about 2 tributes per minute, obviously over the course of 2 hours, not literally in 2 minutes. But as far as like the fact that it takes you like 30 seconds. So if we take 120 times, let's say we average, let's say 15 instead of 20. Let's just say we average 15 per tribute, 15 gems. That'd be 1,800 gems per hour. Obviously, you would need to wait, you know, you'd have to claim that over the course of 120 hours. However, its effective gem rate for how much time it takes you as far as playing is a rate of 1,800 per hour, which is a rate of, if we divide that by 60, a rate of 30 gems per minute. But obviously, that's a little bit time limited in how it distributes its value. As far as infinites are concerned, the best infinite in the game is 1 gem per minute, which is about 60 gems per hour, of course. But non-infinite methods have way quicker rates, which is one of the main reasons why you don't see most endgame players touching treasure hunt. Is just because there's a lot of other ways that you get gems that if you take their effective rate is just so absurdly higher. Mostly tribute, but there's several other things that also have an absurdly higher rate. Let's see. Take that over. What do you recommend for farming Nisha medals? I generally run that Zugoff team on Explorer 12. However, the cheapest team you could possibly create that does it is Urski's Shield, Rowan, Leprechaun, Mirage Queen. The other method is gold farming it with double Cedric, Skeleton Key, Egg Thief. Any of those would work pretty well. Even after its nerf, it's still viable for it. It's a bit less viable, but it's still viable. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Double tap that. Still need a little bit more mana. If we could find it somewhere. It really does not want me to get mana. I was gonna say we can take Skull to get rid of barrier, but it's probably better doing it this way. Oh no, he just got rid of so much of his armor. So I had to take another Skull at that point since we already took away so much. Oh yeah, this raid's dead to anything. Except the explosion. And the cast damages. Oh, there's our daily 20 gems. Wait, are we actually gonna hit higher than that amount? The multi-way tie? Oh, these are all the people who got bad luck on the multi-way tie. The actual score is 603,000. Though we don't need to technically do it, so I guess we're done. These are all the people who got bad luck. The 591,000 people. However, everyone who got good Valraven luck should be able to reach 603,000 because we should be able to get 12,000 more points and that would be 603. Yeah, there's no point in going any higher because there's no way we can make top 20. With the amount of sigils we have left, it's literally impossible. So I might as well stop here. Because everyone will just be in a multi-way tie here. So we're kind of good. We'll just pretend we had bad Valraven luck. There's no point in doing those battles. It will give us the same loot regardless. There we go. Up 22 gems. I'm pretty sure I average 20 gems these days on tribute. When we were doing the Broken Spire stream earlier, we got a 26 gem tribute. It's pretty nice. But even bad luck still gets the same reward. Regardless of if you got good Valraven luck or bad Valraven luck on tier 7. It's the same reward. At least on PC Mobile this week. Because it would still fall in the 20 to 50 range. Regardless of which one was to occur. So I think we finished everything then. Let me double check World Lore event. Or that's Guild War. Did we claim the thing from it yet? Yes, we did. We did that the other day. That's all the weeklies then. And then next week we got ourselves the shiny new mythic. We were showing it earlier, but obviously it's in game too. I actually technically didn't even need to go show it through the thing. But yeah, it's visible in game. And we'll have it pretty early. Look, we're already at 960 points. So we do our tasks for like barely any amount of time because we're getting another 20 as soon as tomorrow hits. So we do like 5 tasks, not even, and we're already going to have the mythic. So yeah, we're definitely going over the mythic tomorrow night. Because there's no way we're not going to get it. We could do tasks for like 5 minutes and we're going to have it already. If even that long. But yeah, definitely going over the mythic tomorrow night. It'll be the first time we get to go over the mythic early. Have it a whole week early since we bought the bigger pass for once. I still don't feel like the value for it's too insanely good, but it's very nice to have the thing early if nothing else. Too bad we don't get to use it for Guild Wars. That'd be fun cheesing it for Guild Wars, but obviously we already had Guild Wars this week. We'll have the mythic, go over that, go over all the normal tasks for chapter 9, and we'll go from there. But yeah, does anyone else have any other questions? Let me know. What webpage is the lore event breakdown on each week? Oh, it's on the Gems of War forum. If you go to gemsofwar.com, the same place you use your code, you can actually get there from the code page as well. If you go click on forum, it brings you here. And look for official posts. You can even do a sort based on it and click on official posts. Though generally if it's very early in the week, you'll just see it there. And make sure to click on the PC one and not the Switch one. Also make sure it's this week's one and not the previous week's one. But you normally see it pretty high up in the list if it was recently posted because people will be chatting in it. And yeah, it just goes over everything. Has the breakdown on the World Lore event, which for whatever reason is only on this page. And it shows the troop. So not as good as info as some other locations, but because it doesn't show boost ratio or anything. It still shows it in a nice little graphic. But yeah, they post this every single week. It's automated. And there's a bunch of comments on it. Yeah, it's actually on a couple locations, but it's on their official website. It's on the Reddit. It's on the bot, I believe, for Terran's World, I think I'll post it. It's on gowdb.com, which is Gems of War database. Theoretically, there's several locations. Even on their own website, there's like 2-3 locations to get to it. You won't be doing anything Gems of War until Tuesday. Yeah, I know. The event for Animal Crossing should be a lot of fun tomorrow. I might stream it some. We'll see. Obviously, I still need to record the video for the Monday event video, so I'll be doing that pretty early in the day. But Yeah, the Animal Crossing event, I'm going to be grinding it very heavily as well. We might stream it. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream it or not. I'm not sure if it's interesting enough to stream, so I'm probably not going to stream it. Because I'm pretty sure the actual event lasts for like technically 10 or 15 minutes. And then literally the rest of the time is just running around catching feathers like crazy. Because it's literally the only day of the year it'll likely be available to get feathers. So I'm going to be grinding it like crazy. I don't think we're going to stream it though. Because it's going to be very tedious to watch. But I will be doing it nonetheless. But yeah, it should be a pretty fun event overall. I really love the cosmetics for it. And being able to get the feathers to recolor them is going to be really fun. There's even a rainbow recolor. There's like blue, pink, green. Think like 2 other colors and rainbow. So it should be a lot of fun. But anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hope you all had a wonderful Valentine's Day. And the other holidays. Actually, tomorrow's a holiday too. It's President's Day, if I'm not mistaken. What was I mentioning with that? I'm not sure. But yeah, President's Day. So some people might even have off. But yeah, we'll have the video up at hopefully sometime in the morning. Though it might be a little bit later if I decide to go to bed right now. Because then it'll be up way later. Oh, no, I'll try to get it done tonight. The only problem with it sometimes when I try to stay up to get it done is I'll crash at some point and it'll be later. So you'll kind of figure out by then which one it will be. But I'll make sure to go over it. And of course, tomorrow night, very big, we'll be going over the new mythic as well as all Chapter 9 tasks. I'll be doing tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Well, a lot of places still don't have school, too. But yeah, if they are still physically going to school, they wouldn't have school on the President's Day. And some businesses or government things are shut down for the President's Day as well. But anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, we got a lot to go over tomorrow. I'll make sure to do so. Catch you guys then. Goodbye, everyone.